So did you know that earned value analysis questions on your PMP exam are actually one of the most easiest questions that you don't want to miss? For me, I struggled at first understanding each of the different formulas and learning how to apply what each term means. So in today's video, we're practicing several questions to help you master earned value analysis so you can answer these questions correctly on your PMP exam. So let's get started. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alvin and we're all about helping you become certified in project management and passing your PMP exam. So if you're looking to advance your career within project management, hit that subscribe button and smash that like button so you don't miss any of my future videos. In last week's video, I left you with a cliffhanger on how to solve earned value analysis formulas. So if you haven't watched that video yet, make sure you do so by clicking the link up over here. But for today, we're going to be reviewing the answer to last week's question and reviewing several more earned value analysis practice questions. Starting off with the question from last week. You are leading your team to develop a new construction home in the downtown area, and you've calculated the following metrics. Earned value equals $15,000, actual cost equals $30,000, and planned value is $5,000. Is the project ahead of schedule or behind schedule? And are we over budget or under budget? This question is asking you to analyze your schedule and cost performance. As we discussed in our previous video, the first two equations that you should automatically calculate anytime you see an earned value question is schedule variance and cost variance. For schedule variance, SV equals EV minus PV. Plugging in the numbers, we get that SV equals 15,000 minus 5,000, which equals a positive 10,000. Now for cost variance, CV equals EV minus AC, and plugging in those numbers, we get 15,000 minus 30,000, which equals a negative 15,000. Since SV is a positive number, we are ahead of schedule. On the other hand, because CV is a negative number, we are over budget. All of that seems pretty straightforward and easy enough, right? While you may not see too many questions covering earned value analysis on your actual PMP exam, you're more likely to be asked how to interpret these numbers and determine the project's performance. So let's go on to question 2. As a project manager in charge of overseeing the development of a new electric vehicle, you've calculated the following earned value metrics. SPI equals 0.15 and CPI equals 1.3. Which of the following best characterizes your project's performance? Ahead of schedule, under budget, behind schedule, under budget, behind schedule and over budget, or on track for both schedule and budget? In this question, you're being asked to interpret both schedule and cost performance indices. Remember, if either of these values are greater than 1, then it's positive news for your project and you're either ahead of schedule or you're within budget. On the other hand, if either of these values are smaller than 1, then it's negative news for your project and you're either behind schedule or you're over budget. In this case, because SPI is less than 1 and CPI is greater than 1, your project is behind schedule and you're also under budget. Therefore, the correct answer must be choice B. With that out of the way, let's move on to question 3. You are leading a team of engineers to develop a new electromechanical hardware system used in hospitals. You've been tracking the project's performance and you've determined the following information. Cost variance equals 1,000 and schedule variance equals 350. Which of the following best reflects the project status? Select 2 answer choices. Over budget, on track, under budget, and ahead of schedule. Just like the previous question, you're being asked to interpret the values associated with both cost variance and schedule variance. In this question, cost variance is greater than 0, which means that your project is within and under budget. Similarly, your schedule variance is also larger than 0, which means that your project is ahead of schedule. So, out of all the answer choices, the only answers which best reflects this is choices C and D. Let's continue our practice with question 4. your management team has requested you to analyze the project status since they found out that the schedule variance equals -100 and a cost performance index of 0.25. What does this information tell you about your project's progress? The project is behind schedule but within budget. The project is ahead of schedule and within budget. The project is on track for both schedule and budget. Or the project is behind schedule and over budget. Using what we know now about schedule variance, since SV equals a negative number, this implies that our project is behind schedule, which means that choices B and C can be eliminated. Since our cost performance index is less than 1, our project's costs are unfortunately over budget. Therefore, the best answer here is choice D. If you'd like to dive deeper into studying for your PMP exam and learn from someone who recently passed the PMP exam above target in all domains, don't forget to enroll in my free 5-day Master Your PMP Exam Bootcamp course over at alvinthepm.com/bootcamp. So I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did, hit that like button for me and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos to help you pass your PMP exam. If you're just getting started with your PMP application or you want to practice additional PMP exam practice questions, make sure you check out these other videos that I've made up over here to the side by clicking or tapping the screen over here. Thank you so much for watching. This is Alvin, helping you become certified in project management, and I'll see you in the next video.